What's up, guys? It's Nas here. I got another gameplay for you. It's on Containment. I really cannot remember what the score was, but there's a couple nasty shots in here that are just like... this one right here I thought was pretty badass. I got a couple things to talk about today. Some problems I've been noticing with myself and situations using a bar. I think some of it is just you have to continue playing and get a feel for the weapon better and for the game. Maybe just because as you get better, it'll get better kind of thing. If you do get better, if I do get better. But a couple of things I've been noticing is because I'm using machine pistol secondary, and as you all know, like you have to be really close up for that. And I noticed that, like, okay, with there's engagements at medium range where I'm maybe not so comfortable with my bar. I just feel like they're a little close, and I would rather switch to a secondary. But for the machine pistol, I mean, it really, I'm noticing it doesn't. Before I used it, I thought it had more range than it did. So I'm noticing that it really is more of a close-up weapon. But the reason I switched from shotgun, shotgun is like a shotgun has more range than you think it does if you put enough shots into them. But it's just like up close. Even I felt like it was taking like 2 or 3 shots to kill somebody, closer than I think. I think I've said this before, but yeah. So, and then another thing is when I'm sniping, you know, somebody gets close to me, like I'm kind of frazzled. Sometimes, you know, like I just turn around, people are shooting me. It's nice to immediately switch to my secondary and just kind of spray and not have to pay too much attention to my aim. Just kind of, you know, spray at them, hopefully kill them, and then go back to what I was doing and get back to a range that I was more comfortable fighting with. That being said, too, like, the shotgun is great. I'll always love it. But the machine pistol, like, you can just, like, mow 3 or 4 people down easy. Not necessarily with one clip, but the reload time is so quick. You can just sprint around a corner while you're reloading and then turn around, and when they push you spray them and, like, just dead so fast. Yeah, but I've been noticing a little bit, like, sometimes I feel I switch to my machine pistol and they're like too far away to really do anything. And sometimes I feel like people get too close to me with my bar. So, yeah, that's something I noticed. And then another thing was, like, when do you no scope, or when do you try and no scope, or like hip fire your bar, as opposed to scoping in? Because I notice surprisingly, see, this is the opposite side of that. Like, surprisingly, sometimes it's pretty close, and I still zoom in and get a good shot off. I don't know why I ADS with the machine pistol there, but what are you gonna do? But yeah, sometimes I notice they're pretty close, and I zoom in, and I just have an awesome shot. So, I mean, it's kind of the whole quick scoping thing, I guess. But yeah, so those are the couple things that I've noticed. Yeah, and then I'm just trying to work on engaging people in the right way. Like, if you peek and they shoot you, sometimes you gotta just leave it. Even if you hit them once, say you body shot them and you know they're like 20 health, but they have a sight already on the corner where you are, and you have to jump out of that corner and get a sight. Now, just like jumping way out and then getting a sight on them really quick and then scoping in and shooting them. I'm working on that, but like when I just jump out and scope in randomly, I don't have the best aim. So like it takes me a second to get a target on them. And I mean, if someone's just sitting there aimed in already, it's not too hard to follow you through there. So yeah, sometimes you gotta just leave it alone. Sometimes you can peek out of a different spot. These are all a couple things I've learned lately. Been watching a certain fella's videos who's like a badass sniper. So yeah, I'm just working on trying to engage people the right way. That's another thing, is like, if you can, You know, don't fight, or you, I mean, it's not always avoidable, but if you see somebody and you just really don't like the engagement, just don't push them, just bail. Like, you don't always have to fight. If you can get away anyways. If not, you can try and kite them back to somewhere where you're a little more comfortable fighting, or you just even kite them towards your team, and hopefully somebody helps you out. But yeah, that's just a couple of things I've been noticing, a couple of things I've been working on. If anyone wants to leave me a comment, maybe give me some advice, that's cool. Yeah, so I'm just going to leave you with my gameplay. I have nothing else to say. Hope everyone's doing alright. Talk to you later.
Mission objective approaching critical limits.
Accessing depot. Using the depot. Watch my back.
One minute till exfil.